Forecast in the Ozarks 6 years in a row.
Well, with all of this, weather action going on in the southeastern United States, I mean, comparably, it is so quiet here. We've seen this for days and days now. Temperatures outside right now, 61, clear skies, light winds out of the east at 9 miles per hour. Dew points are in the mid-30s, so it's going to get chilly overnight tonight. In fact, it looks like we're on our way to our chilliest morning yet early in this fall season. This after just about a perfect afternoon. Highs today ranging from 89 over in Tulsa to 76 here in Springfield to 67 in St. Louis. If you remember back to yesterday, we had highs in the low 80s here in southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas. That backdoor front, though, got nudged down into Oklahoma, and we've had a pretty steady flow of fall air blowing into the area, and that made for a milder day today across the Ozarks. Overnight tonight, no big changes, clear skies. Tomorrow we're going to find sunny skies again from start to finish. Really, the only thing that we have to concern ourselves with is how cold will it get at night. And it looks like tomorrow morning, for many people, for many of us, this will be our chilliest morning since late April. Looks like we're going to see lows in the low to mid 40s, and those typically colder locations will likely dip into the upper 30s. Then tomorrow we'll see afternoon highs in the low to mid 70s. Looks like about 73 for a high in Springfield. Certainly a day where we can keep the windows open and we can keep the AC off. And then tomorrow night we go back the other way, and it looks like we'll find another night with lows in the low to mid 40s, with temperatures creeping a little higher on Friday. It looks like by Friday we're looking at highs generally in the mid to upper 70s. I think here in Springfield we're looking at 76, maybe 77 for a high that afternoon. Then we get to the weekend. And I can't stress enough how perfect I think the setup is for camping this coming weekend. I mean, if you're like me, you don't like it to be terribly humid, and you want it to be chilly enough at night so that you can enjoy that campfire. And then you don't want it to get too hot in the afternoon because, well, you're outside all day long. And you probably don't have access to AC unless you've got a camper. These temperatures are just about ideal. It looks like 46 for morning low on Saturday with a high of 79, and 49 Sunday morning with a high of 79. Sunny skies start to finish both days, clear at night. The one weather concern might be the fact that you're going to want some sunblock, I think, given how bright this coming weekend will be. And that goes for any fall festivals that you might be heading out to. Republic Pumpkin Days is this Friday afternoon and also on Saturday. Looking at the tropics, still tracking, I hate to even say the remnants of Ian, although this is a much weaker storm, a Category 2 hurricane, but still packing a punch. Winds at 105 miles per hour. The center of that storm located right in there. So we've lost the well-defined eye that we had when it made landfall earlier this afternoon. And the storm is starting to slow down to a snail's pace. This is where we're really going to start to add on the rainfall amounts across central Florida, especially near and south of I-4. Looks like this storm will continue to track generally off to the northeast, coming offshore around Daytona Beach, probably a little south of Daytona Beach, then kind of curving back to the north, paralleling the coastline here in northeast Florida. By the way, I think northeast Florida, places like Jacksonville, St. Augustine, we could be looking at some wind gusts in excess of hurricane force, at least along the immediate coastline as this storm goes by. And then from there, it looks like it's going to curl back into South Carolina as we work through Friday afternoon into Friday evening. What's interesting also about this storm is how eerily similar the track is to Hurricane Charley from 2004. Both came ashore as strong Category 4 hurricanes at landfall, both also hitting near Punta Gorda, Florida, and both crossing the state along the same general path and exiting at about the same point on the coast. Also, I want to mention that storm playing a role as it makes its way into the eastern United States, playing a role in keeping us locked in to this very quiet and mild weather pattern that we're finding locally. A steady pipeline of fall air is going to continue to blow into the area through the weekend, and that's going to make for a beautiful forecast through the weekend. Yeah. No real changes until around the middle of next week, and that's when we'll see the next storm make its way into the middle of the country. Should see some cloud cover and maybe a shower come Wednesday.
I've been hoping for a shower. I mean, it's been awfully dry.
It has gotten real dry again. Our drought monitor comes out tomorrow, so I'll be interested to see that. I would guess that we probably see drought conditions slowly worsening over what we had last Thursday.
It almost messes with your mind a little bit to go outside and see the sunshine and how dry it is, and then to see these videos of all the flooding.
Yeah.
You know, it's just,
extreme.
it's like our thoughts are with them. It's just so, it's just hard to compartmentalize, I guess, you know?
This is a big storm for the state of Florida. Some of these storms can kind of come ashore as a dud. This one did not.
Yeah, all right, thanks, Jamie. Well, talking about the hurricane.